Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and greetings. AliShanMao here. Welcome back to more RC video reviews. Today in this video I'm going to introduce to you the Eachine Tyro79 mini FPV racing quadcopter kit, or FPV racing quadcopter. Before we continue, please hit the subscribe button and don't forget to hit that little bell icon so you get updates and notifications for all the upcoming new uploads. Another good news is this very video also has an Urdu version for my Pakistani and Indian followers who do not understand or who have difficulty understanding English. So please go ahead and watch the Urdu version of this video. Let me bring the camera closer to this Eachine Tyro79 kit and give you a closer looky at the components that it comes with. Now do remember, if you are a kind of person who likes to build his own quadcopters, you want to understand your FPV racing machines from inside out, the best thing to do is build them all by yourself. So remember, if you're a kind of person who loves building, who loves tinkering, who loves experimenting, you are going to love this kit, because you have to build this kit with love and with the skills. The skills, yes, that is something, because to build this kit is not just plug and play, put it together and fly. To build this kit, you need to solder many components together, including motors and video transmitters, FPV cameras, and everything else. And after that, don't forget, you also have to solder your receiver of your own choice, and of course run the beta flight to configure the flight controller supplied with this kit, and then you will be able to fly it. For those who do not like build, who do not have skills to build, who do not have time to build, please do not look at this kit. This kit is not for you. You can go ahead and buy complete P&P version of Eachine Tyro, which is probably 79 or 99, a slightly bigger size available. Alright, so here is the Eachine Tyro79 kit. It came in a small box, just this one, and these are the components that you have to put together to build this little beast right here. We have a carbon fiber frame. Okay, you can check the specs of this kit, of course, in my video. For carbon fiber frame, we have a components of the frame that will actually house the flight controller and stuff. We do have a metal parts that will go around that frame, and this is really good, because it will actually provide extra tough protection for your flight controller and FPV system should you crash this quadcopter at high speeds. We have the battery tray that will protect your battery, of course, screws, extra bolts for motors. Motors do have these, but they have given extra as well. These are 2800 kV motors, 4 pieces of them, and we have a FPV camera. We have the flight controller tower right here, little flight controller tower you can see, and you have to actually solder everything to this. Okay, ESC speed controllers are built in. Then we have a video transmitter, which is smart audio capable. I mean, it supports the smart audio as well. All right, and of course the motor tools are given here, some zip ties, a velcro for your battery, and not to mention 4 pieces of propellers only. Come on, Eachine, what if I broke it on the very first flight because I soldered or I spun a motor wrong? What if I broke it very first time? What am I gonna do? Anyway, I'll be very careful. So these are the whole components of the Eachine Tyro79, which you will build together. most complexity that you will have will be probably on the flight control tower. Honestly speaking, the user manual provided by the Eachine is completely useless. So thank you very much, Eachine, for posting a complete useless user manual. So once there's no user manual, everything comes to you and your experience. I believe I have built it right. Everything should connect. Everything is connected right according to my experience and my study online. One more thing that I want to thank Eachine for sending a wrong cable for the camera. Now the cable that is inserted into the camera right down there, that white one, is a wrong connector, and I have to just use force to shove it in. And after that, the other side of the connector, this one, doesn't fit in the flight controller right there inside. So now I have to cut these two cables and then solder yellow to yellow, black to black, and red to red, and then pray that the camera will work. Apart from that, without user manual, everything was pretty straightforward to build this quadcopter. Okay, video transmitter connections were okay. I hope that I have done the right connection according to the diagrams for the black and white, the positive and negative on the main power, because that's where I will see the magic smoke and everything will be useless for me. It will be a heavy paper. It will be a paperweight for me, a beautiful paperweight, but I hope I have done it right. Then my receiver will connect to S-bus, which is very easy. Okay, so after that, the steps are to I'm also hoping that the all-in-one ESC will connect to BL Heli suit, and I can actually reverse the motor directions if any motor is spinning in the wrong direction. One more thing that you want to notice is that I have reversed the motor directions. So this motor will spin counterclockwise and this one will spin clockwise instead of counter and clockwise. So counterclockwise, clockwise, and then following here clockwise and counterclockwise. This reverse motor direction requires switching the motor reversing in Betaflight when you configure it, and it gives you better cornering and no washout. So I went with this one, and I hope this Eachine Tyro79 will fly with that. So far this thing is looking nice and good actually. And I do have 450 milliamp 4S batteries for this baby. Actually 3S as well. So I have 3S and 4S batteries, and we will see how this quadcopter will perform if the remaining setup goes right and it ever flies. So fingers crossed. Thank you very much for watching this build video, and let's hope it will fly. Let me do the rest of the setup.